Back in week 2, the Ravens won a shootout in their first matchup against the Raiders. Can Las Vegas avoid the sweep? Find out next on Madden NFL 25.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Trey Tucker to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're brought out by someone who's kept the exact energy now as he had when he entered the league back in 2019. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
Throwing on first is Minshew. This will be caught by Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Minshew on first down. Complete. It's Myers. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Hand off to the back. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Minshew working from the gun. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Minshew. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Ravens will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Falls to the ground now left, incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, put a good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Open space inside the 40. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're set up at the 35 now. Gets this one to Patrick. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Minshew. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Fakes the handoff. Now Minshew. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that play through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. A tight end in motion now. First down, here's Lamar. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Walker hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he drives it up past the 45. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They go to Barkley again. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Jackson now on 3rd. Gets this to Bateman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First and 10, Minshew. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Minshew. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Minshew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. First down throw for Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Play action. Here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already, and we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one splits the uprights. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 14-10 our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. That's Mayer, he's got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
The give here on second. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing here, Minshew. Over the middle, Cox. Complete pass. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Minshew to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. Now Jackson on third down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. He has the fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Minshew on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, Minshew. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Minshew. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Minshew. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Minshew working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
You know, in a situation like that, I mean, this is perfect situational football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they chased it, and they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now, following the turnover. That one's incomplete in the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. 1st and 10, Minshew. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Minshew setting up to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Minshew now on 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And he could have a free play here. This one's not going to be reeled in, but might have been a free play. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Minshew. This will be caught by Adams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed here to Laube. And he's tackled for no gain. Play action, it's Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Minshew. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 20.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Minshew to throw. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Another try following the sack. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Up the middle they go with Madison. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. A.J. Cole on to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Starts his return from the 23. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And the Raiders get there and take him down. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, these two teams have dug in. We're in for a great second half. And to call the action, let's get it back out to Kate Scott and Brock Ewart. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here
the Raiders
with a
kicking
victory.
team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. Barkley's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this one does not go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Minshew. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Minshew on 1st down. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 34-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Minshew working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut by Hunt. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they continue to trail by 8.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On target to his man Higgins. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Saquon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The offense headed back to the field. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Minshew. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets them back within 5.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Jackson throwing here. Walker hauls it in.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson now on 3rd. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the 23. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Into the hands of Likely. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To the ground with Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Jackson finds Aguilar. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds Aguilar. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And it's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. A 27-yard look here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Minshew. He's got the hook up to Adams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Minshew. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now it's third down. Minshew working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Minshew on first down. Cut by Hunt. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Working inside the red zone. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders 8 points behind. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. We're looking to throw. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Ravens and Tez Walker headed back onto the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Barkley gets it on third down. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. This is complete to Patrick. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. And to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once